the Scratch Your Minge podcast? I thought it was the How's Your Minge podcast.
Yeah, no, I just want to say...
Minge,
I just want to say scratch your minge.
Oh, alrighty, we are back again with another episode of the How's Your Minge podcast. So, buckle up, sit down, and get ready to get your panties in a knot. We are ready to rumble. Are you ready to go?
I am always ready to go, James.
I am so
always
ready to go. I've got some good questions for you. Do you got some good questions for me?
Always, bro. Always.
All right, good. The first question I've got for you, and I want to jump right into this. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? The bear or 100 men?
I thought you were going to say how's your minge, but I would have to go for 100 men against the
You
bear.
think 100 men could be okay? We're saying so these 100 men. Let's say they look like me. Let's say it's 100 men like me. This versus one bear. But that bear is not just any bear. Let's say this is the grizzly bear of all grizzly bears. This bad boy has been in battles. He has fucking fought some people. Okay, he has been through some shit.
Well, what weapons?
Scars across his face.
Have they got weapons and stuff?
Barehanded. Barehand combat.
That's taking the piss, man. What? All right, I'm going for the bear then all day long.
The grizzly's gonna fuck these dudes up, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're gone. Every single one.
100%.
Yeah.
A grizzly. Yeah, there's no messing with them. I did see a thing though today, or yet today I was reading. I don't know how true this is. A scientist did something where they were like, they figured out that 40 men could actually take a silverback gorilla. Bro, that would actually be a good scrap. A silverback gorilla versus a grizzly. Who do you think would win that one?
Oh, silverback versus grizzly?
Probably
I'd pay to see that, actually. Silverback versus a grizzly.
Probably a grizzly
got
because they have the claws, though, right?
Yeah, but a gorilla could grab it by the mouth and probably rip its mouth right open. Probably just rip it right apart.
I know, yeah.
But it would depend on who had to jump on who.
One-on-one.
One-on-one. One-on-one, they see each other across an open field.
Mm-hmm.
All right? They see each other across an open field. They're both charging at each other. Gorillas are fast.
Yeah, and
they're fast, but so are grizzlies.
Bro.
Grizzlies come in full, ready to just mess you up. That's a good one. I would have to say, probably say the grizzly on that one. The grizzly would definitely get that gorilla, because you got to think, they said 40 men could beat a gorilla,
that's true.
silverback gorilla. So I'm thinking definitely 40 guys couldn't take a grizzly.
What's your favorite apex predator out there?
Still existing or?
Yeah, in like all time.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Bro, it's a T-Rex.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I shouldn't have even asked. I wasn't even thinking of that. Yeah, them things are cool, man. They're cool as fuck.
Big head, big body, little arms.
Yeah.
No, that's my bit. That's my kind of dinosaur.
They
right
were
there.
absolutely enormous. Imagine living back in them days, bro. That would be cool.
What would your reaction be? Okay, T-Rex, you're sitting there trying to drink some water down to the local river. All of a sudden, you look up, T-Rex is just like 100 yards away from you, just standing there.
Shit all over myself, probably.
What does this do? It just makes you cover. You're just covered in shit. you're still bite size.
Yeah, I don't know, but what else am I gonna do? Run? Them things will maul you.
I mean, I would probably just trip you and run.
Oh, thanks. God damn.
Yeah, hey, you wouldn't take a bullet from me, bro? Just imagine, you're just taking a bunch of teeth. It's the same thing.
That's what I was gonna say. That's quick and easy. A bullet, not getting torn to shreds by a bleeding T-Rex.
Come on. You think this isn't gonna be quick and easy? One chomp, you're gone. Like, it's not like you're gonna be sitting there like
I suppose
3 chomps in. Well, I mean, unless he
big.
starts with the legs and just takes a leg each time, then probably a little shitty. Probably not the way you want to go.
That'd be absolutely horrible.
It would be a pretty bad way to go.
Did you see Mike Tyson before? He was in, I don't know where he was. He's a nut job. He was in some zoo, and he offered the zookeeper, like, I think it was 20 or 30 grand.
Oh, didn't he want to fight a gorilla?
Yeah, because he was like, that gorilla's bullying the other gorilla. He was
going to go in there and fight
a gorilla. He's a psycho, bro.
Yeah.
He's a psycho.
I mean, didn't he have a pet tiger at one point? Like a couple of them?
Yeah. Mad thing.
I mean, when you're that powerful, that guy's a force to be reckoned with, honestly.
Absolute
I mean, didn't he have a fight recently? I think he had a fight. He had a fight with one of the Paul brothers.
Oh yeah, that was a shit show.
I think it was probably just like more of an exhibition than anything, but
big payday. That's all it was. He was pulling his punches.
See him still getting out there though, and still moving like that.
Yeah, he's in some shape.
It was impressive. He's
definitely in some shape. I wouldn't mind being in that shape when I don't know what he is, 50 something. 50 something.
He's probably in better shape than me right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, packing it on.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Minge Podcast yet again. How's your minge? If any of the listeners out there want to post some questions you would like asked under the YouTube video,
absolutely,
do so.
Join in the conversation here. Let us know what you would like us to talk about. Let us know something that you would like to know. Any of those undying questions that you just have burning holes through your minds that you really want to know, that really, really matter, and will change your existence on this planet. We'll discuss it. We'll find out the right answer for you. What is relationship? Do you want to know about your relationship? Let us know how your relationship is going. Do you want us to give you advice about your relationship? Yeah, we can do that. We can absolutely do that. It will be advice. Good advice? No, advice. Okay, do not read too deep into this. So yeah, give us some comments. Give us some ideas of things you'd like us to talk about. If you want us to talk about your personal life, dump it on us. We'll talk about it. It's not my life.
That's it. Very well said. Very well said.
Yeah. So let's see. As far as topics trending in the world today.
Ooh, what have you got for me, James?
I'd like to know. So we just had Trump's 100 days. 100 days of the Trump presidency. And I know you're Irish. I know you hear a lot about our country in Ireland, I'm sure. What do you say? What is the Irish or Ireland's opinion of the current presidency right now in the United States compared to the previous?
I don't know. I'd say it's 50-50 back home in Ireland.
Yeah.
Half of them don't like him. Half of them do like him. So, is
there specific things he's doing they don't like?
No, I think people just like to complain nowadays, bro.
Nail on the head on that one. Nail on the head on
they
like
to complain about stuff and say stuff that's not even true without fact checking stuff, and you're just like, I can't even talk to you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, sometimes the conversation just kind of gets shut down because they're not willing to even have a discussion about it. It's like, we can discuss it. I'm not telling you I'm right.
It's not a conversation, though. It turns into an argument. You're like, I'm only asking a question, man. What the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, okay, bye.
It sucks that that's what it's dissolved down to at this point, and that people can't have discussions or have different opinions. If you don't have my opinions and my views, I'm not going to associate with you because you are a bad person.
That's it. Like, if you think something different than me, I'm not going to be like, oh, fuck you, you're not my friend. It's like, I'm not going to change your mind on things. You're not going to change my mind. Who cares, though? We're still friends.
Yeah, I know. Me and you we've had some heated discussions about opinions we have on different subjects, and what we have discussed it. Ended the conversation after we, had our discussion,
and that was it.
That was it. We just didn't talk about it anymore in that moment. Like, it doesn't mean we won't have those discussions again later down the road, maybe. But like, we know where each other stands. There's no point in beating the dead horse. I know where you stand. You know where I stand. I'm not trying to change you. He's not trying to change me. It's called mutual appreciation. I appreciate what he brings into my life, and he brings a lot of different perspectives into my life. And I hope that I get to do the same thing for you, and bring some new perspectives as well. That's really what it's all about, guys. We just need to be more like that. Share your perspective, but don't try to shove your perspective onto somebody else.
That's it.
Of course, it also means you also have to be willing to listen. Yeah. Listen a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of people don't listen. They'll tell you they're listening when it's just like in one ear out the other, and you're like, okay. And it's like they're just listening for you to stop so they can come back with something. It's like, you're not listening to me. It's going straight over your head, man.
I've been guilty of that. I've been guilty of that myself many times. I know I have. So. And it's something you have to consciously be doing, be aware of that you're doing it, or else you will just, because we all have the tendency to want to be right. We all want to be right. And like you said, in relationships, it seems like so many now are like, I want to win this argument separately instead of, we need to win together by figuring out how to kick this argument and make it so we don't ever have this argument again.
That's it.
Let's fix the problem.
Yeah. We're fighting the problem, not each other.
We're in this together, not trying to both win separately. We need to win together. When you start having those wins as a couple and you start conquering little battles, you guys just start looking at each other and you're like, we can do this. Yeah. We can do anything.
Well,
we can get through anything.
They're supposed to be your ride or die, bro. They're supposed to have your back no matter what. Even if you're wrong, not necessarily towards them, but even if you're wrong, okay, but, don't address that in public. Wait until we get home and then address it. You're supposed to have each other's back no matter what. You're supposed to be a team. You're supposed to be best friends. You're supposed to be able to just know you have someone solid there. You know what I mean? Ready to rock, ready to bury that body should you need. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know the people in the comments are gonna love that because I'm that's something huge in a relationship. If something happens in public, you don't deal with it in public. You don't want to ever be trying to chastise each other. Either one of you, never chastise each other in public. That's behind closed doors, because in public, especially in public, you guys need to be a united front. You need to be a team. You need to be going out there and showing people, no, we're in this together. You can't get between this. This is unstoppable. And when you guys are behind closed doors, when you're having those conversations, you'd be like, hey, I don't like the way you said this. I don't like the way you handled this situation in public. Can you treat me differently? Talk to me more respectfully, or don't bring this up when we're out in public. I am so guilty of that one. I'm guilty of it. I'm so guilty of it. Like my big ass mouth gets me in more trouble than you could ever. Well, I mean, okay, if you've seen me on anything, you guys know my big ass mouth gets me in trouble. It just does. It just does.
Wait, no, I haven't seen you do that with Tata though.
It's because 4 years of me learning.
Okay, so
and being told, because that's what I'm so appreciative about Tata. She's a very communicative woman. She will tell me exactly how she's feeling, exactly what she wants. And she will tell it to me in a way that I don't care if this hurts your feelings. This is forever. Yeah. You have to listen. And like I said, I had trouble listening in the beginning. I didn't listen for so long. And she basically told me, like, it's either you start listening or you just won't see me anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people can't communicate these days either. So that's good that she knows how to communicate properly. Mm-hmm. Communication is a big one.
What are your love languages?
My love language, touch.
Touch?
Just touch me and I'll fall in love. No, yeah, touch me, rub me, touch me. Yeah, no, love language I would say would be touch. That's because my brain is going a million miles an hour. So if someone touches, someone touches my head,
gives you that zen,
relax, just go to sleep, like, you know what I mean?
I could see that. I can see, yeah, definitely, I can see, because if you guys ever meet him in person, just even seeing him here, sometimes, he's just always thinking of so many things. He's got a lot going on in life. So whenever he has a tendency, it's the ADHD too. We have a tendency to overthink every situation a million times.
Yeah,
it's just what we do. And so I've seen him actually while we were getting ready for this shoot. Actually, at one point I was doing test shoots for the cameras, and I look up and he's just
gone. And
it was like for like 5 or 6 seconds, and he just goes. And I'm like, you back? Are you back? Welcome back to reality.
I was gone.
And he's like, oh, sorry, bro. I was zoned out. I'm like, oh, you were zoned out, all right.
Yeah, that's what I said. They used to do that when we were doing our interviews, that I'd be like going off, and then the producer would be like, he's fading. Get up, get him a drink. Go for a walk. I'd be like,
get him a Celsius.
Woman. Yeah. With caffeine in it anyway.
So is that your only love language? Most people have 2.
Well, what are the love languages?
5 languages of love. All right, so here we are. The 5 languages of love are words of affirmation. We have acts of service. We have receiving gifts. We have quality time, so spending time with somebody, and physical touch.
No, just physical touch, yeah.
Just straight up physical touch. You're like, no, touch me harder.
Yeah.
You're like, I just need you to touch me.
Touch me
touch me there.
All the inappropriate areas.
Touch you in all the inappropriate areas. This is why you love me.
What is yours again? What did you say yours was?
Mine is physical touch is one of them, but also words of affirmation. I need you to be, and I know I know for some people they hate the fact, but I love to be reminded that you love me. I think this comes from, it definitely comes from like some deep-seated emotional issues I have from my past growing up. Probably not feeling like I was, given the attention I wanted or craved. And it's probably a deep-seated root of that.
Yeah.
But, I don't think that's an issue I deal with anymore. But I know that's still, to this day, that's something I really love when I'm given that. I don't crave it. I don't need it. But I really love, and that's what I love in a spouse. I want a spouse who can love me in the way I want. And Tata, she will all the time come up behind me and just hug me from behind while I'm cooking in the kitchen or something like that. And
they're the best, bro. The little behind the back hugs, they're deadly, aren't they? I love them.
Heart melting, and you're just like,
they're good.
The luckiest man in this world. Yeah.
The little behind the back hugs, yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I feel like a king in that moment. Like, Elton John had it right. Like, yeah, I would give up the world just for a day with her, just for a moment, for the love that we have.
You want Elton?
Yeah, Elton John knows what it is,
Elton's a ledge.
Yeah, thieves and vagabonds, kings and vagabonds gave up everything for a love like ours.
Well, that's good.
I didn't have to give any of that up. I did have to join the banana chip empire though.
The banana chip king all day long.
I regret nothing. It's all worth it. It's all worth it.
Yeah, that's it, bro. There's no bad decisions, you always learn something from something, you know what I mean? So if you look at it that way.
Yeah, the only bad decisions are the ones you don't learn from, that you just did and then didn't take any lessons from it. You're like, okay, no, that was a bad decision because you didn't learn anything from it, and you're going to go repeat it again probably down the road.
100 million times until you figure it out. It's just going to keep repetitive. It's like,
I got a question. In high school, were you a heartbreaker?
Okay, well,
I know, don't sugarcoat it. It's a yes or a no.
No, I would hope not, because I went to an all boys school, so
that changes nothing.
God damn. No, it was an all boys school. My school was rough as fuck, bro. My school was like proper rough. So there was
some wild boys there.
Yeah. Wild motherfuckers.
You were probably one of them. What are you talking about?
Yeah, not as bad though. You want to see the people that came out of this school, bro. They literally, like, they made a movie about one of them. You know what I mean? They're fucking, God bless them. Most of them are dead in prison. Like, it was a mad shop. Yeah, like a mad shop. The teachers were. Yeah, it was a bad school. I left when I was 15, bro. And that's another thing I said in the show. Was like, I left school when I was 15 years of age, and I've been working ever since. Because one of the first questions the producer was like, so why are you unemployed? I'm like, where's this coming from? What the fuck?
He's okay, guys. He is not unemployed. All right, just for he is a business owner. Okay, look at that. Look at that. You see that professional motherfucker? Yeah, suck it.
Suck my nuts.
How's your minge?
It's a little bit mingy today, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It must be the weather.
Did you forget to trim it?
Yeah.
You gotta get up in
trim
there.
Trim it. Get Manscaped to send us a Manscaper yoke.
I mean, okay, so Manscaped. If you send us a trimmer, I'll trim it.
Oh, you're gonna trim it for me?
I'll trim it for you.
Oh, nice.
Trim it for you. You gotta trim mine though.
Just be easy, mate.
Just can you get my booty hole? It's a little hairy.
I don't know about that.
we might have to edit that one out.
No, don't edit shit. What was I gonna say? I've got a question for you.
What you got?
I know the answer to what I think, but I want to hear your answer. Do you think you could survive in the wild? And
100%.
If so,
100%. Put me in the wild. Do it.
For how long?
Have you seen that show? It's a new show out where they put this family member out in the wild, and then the family members can watch them on a screen, and they all fight to choose what each person gets for supplies.
No.
Oh yeah, and I'm watching that. The winner gets $250,000. I'm like, yo, put me in. I would do it for 1,000. So let's go. You're gonna let me camp and you give me supplies? Are you kidding me? I would have done it without the supplies. I'd build my own cabin. So I'll build my own fort.
Right, so let me change it then. Don't mind the show, right? If you were, first of all, you should try and do your own show like that, because I think you would be very good. I'd actually love to go in the wild for you for a day or two and see.
I'm always naked and afraid.
Anyways,
let's do it together.
Yeah. So
just trying to see him naked. We're just trying to see him naked.
If you were dropped off, say, for 3 days on your own and you had nothing, a week.
I was gonna say 3 days is a weekend trip for me. I would be like, yo, don't call me.
Yeah, but you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing.
You have a whole forest full of food.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's berries everywhere. There's plenty of water, fresh water. Where is this? Okay, tell me. Actually, change it. Where are you dropping me off? Where are you putting me?
Anywhere in New Hampshire, because you know New Hampshire.
You want to put me in New Hampshire, bro? You might as well put me in my backyard. Yeah. And be like, yo, have fun. See you at the end of the weekend. I ain't
coming home.
Yeah, no. You put me in the woods in New Hampshire, and I'm probably gonna come back fatter than I was when I left.
Oh, actually, we were supposed to do that. We were supposed to set up the New Hampshire trips for the people. Remember doing the tours and all?
Oh yeah.
James took us to Table Rock. Back in, when was that?
That's
was
actually
last
in
year.
progress. That's actually something we're working on.
Yeah.
That's still being made. So yeah, guys, we're working on, and let me know if anybody's interested in this. So we're working on getting together packages, trips where you can come up to the East Coast, Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont, and we will take you to all the best locations, all the best waterfalls. We'll provide drone shots, we'll provide photography, and pretty much going to show you just how beautiful these locations can be. We're going to take it to places that nobody else knows about. We're going to take it to all the secret areas. If you look at our Instagrams, if you check out my Instagram, you will see some of the places you'll get to see, and some of the things that will definitely take your breath away. When you're there, it doesn't even feel real. It feels like you're walking into probably like Hobbit land or Hobbit world.
And he knows all the places off the beaten track that the tourists don't know. So
that's right.
Epic photographs.
Love to get lost. The more lost you are, the better the adventure will be.
Yeah, well, don't tell them that.
What?
I'm joking.
They know the secret sauce. You just got to get lost.
That's a good one. We had a good time up at Table Rock. That was fun.
Oh, Table Rock's my favorite. It is one of my favorites.
That's beautiful.
It's one of those locations where you just like you feel like you've stepped into a movie. It doesn't feel real.
It's so big, bro. You're like, what?
I did scare him so bad, and maybe I'll put.
Yeah, because you nearly pushed me off the ledge, you mad thing.
All right,
he's jumping around like fucking Tarzan.
I might put in the clip of him almost punching me. Because I got a video of it. I've got a video of it. I might put in the clip of him almost punching me because we get to the edge of the cliff and we're gonna get a picture of us.
The edge.
I grab him from behind and I wiggle him. Everybody does. You wiggle somebody at an edge and
not 3,000 feet in the blazing air or whatever the fuck it is.
1,500, half of what you said. So we're on top of this mountain and I grab him from behind. I give him the jiggle. He turns around. He goes, "I'll fucking punch you." In the thickest Irish accent, he just goes, "I'm not fucking playing."
Bro, I have a fear. I'm afraid of heights. You want to see this mountain he brought us up? And he brought us up the mad way. It was literally like that, remember? Oh my God. Remember?
There was an easy way.
And Joe nearly had a heart attack trying to get up. Oh, God love her. That was fair play to her though for doing it. She did it.
I do legitimately feel bad for dragging you guys up that mountain.
No, but you know what, bro? It was tough, but it was a memory. You'll never forget it. And the view up there is absolutely amazing.
And I tried to die on the way down. You remember that, right?
I do now.
Oh man, no, it was close. It was close.
I thought you were gone, bro.
I thought I was gone. Like once I started going, once my feet went over my head,
twice.
And I started going backwards. Yeah. So I was going backwards, walking backwards to try to help Tata down, and I stepped on a leaf.
No, you weren't. You were trying to help Tata down, but you did a big run and fucking Ronaldo.
So I did a jump, hit some leaves, slipped, and went backwards down this mountain. When I say it's steep, I mean we're talking this steep.
You can't walk up it. You're pulling yourself up.
All rock, all down. And so I go right over, and I go dropping. I had brought a blanket in my backpack. I had never brought a blanket in my backpack up there before, and I only did it because I think Joe had asked me to.
Yeah, that's safe.
And so I brought the blanket, and I had it in my backpack on, which has a frame in the back of it. It's a really solid aluminum frame. So I went over, my legs kick over my head, and I go down a 6-foot drop. I just dropped straight down, and it was going to continue to go down. My backpack, I landed upside down. My backpack wedged in between these two rocks as I dropped in that 6-foot drop. And it caught me, and the blanket in my backpack cushioned the back of my neck.
Yeah, you landed on the back of your neck,
bro. The back of my neck is what hit the ground, and I hit that blanket in that backpack, and the whole backpack got wedged in and stopped me. If it had not stopped, I would have gone down that mountain. I would have died.
Yeah,
it would have been in me. You guys thought I was dead. Like
I thought you were gone.
I pop. I get out of that. I stand up, and I can't believe it's happening. And I pop up over the lip. And they're all just standing there. Nobody's moving. They're like in shock. And I can see they're in shock. They can't even register that I'm actually standing in front of them. They think that I'm gone down that cliff, that I'm dead.
No, when you stood up, the minute you stood up, I was like, "You okay?" And then you said, "Yeah." And then I went into shock because then I was like, "Wait, he's okay." Now let me try and register this. Then it was just a big...
And then typical me, I tried to make a joke out of it. I go, "Ta-da!" And Tata goes, "This is not funny."
Oh, she was pissed, bro. She was pissed for about 2 days.
So mad at me.
She was pissed for about.
And she did not like it. I tried to turn it into a joke because she's like, I accept that you died just now. I see you die.
Yeah, we all did, bro.
She was so mad.
That was close.
It was close. It was close, but her reaction, it's like nothing tells you they love you like them being mad at you almost dying.
Wait, something else happened as well where you nearly died, remember? It wasn't as major as that, but I remember it was like once or twice on that trip and we were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Trip? Did I fall in the water at some point and get wet?
No, that was when you and Bella, you fell through the ice.
You fell through the ice. I broke through the ice. And
yeah, because you were stuck. He was like, Bella's like, will this fall through? And he's like, no. And she's like, it is. And he's like, it won't. Look. And he starts jumping on it, stomping on it, and then the fucking ice falls through. I'm like, bro.
I hate that story so much. I hate this story so much. Because Bella's right beside me and she goes, oh, this ice doesn't look very strong. This doesn't look very strong at all. And I'm like, it's plenty strong. And I stomp on it to show her and my foot goes right through it. And she's just like, see, I told you.
Oh, wait, what trip was that? Where were
That was
we?
Diana's Bath in North Conway.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful. The waterfall at Diana's Bath, the waterfall had the water that had flown out had actually created a cave over the waterfall. It was incredible.
Yeah, that was New England is gorgeous, man.
So
summer, winter, spring, fall, every time.
Yeah, it's
I mean, the winter's a bit much, but after a few weeks, but it's still beautiful. Oh, that's when we went tubing. Oh, I forgot all about that.
We went what was it? Snow tubing at I cannot remember the name of it.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was really good fun.
Yeah, that was a really good time. Seacoast Adventure Park.
Yeah, they were actually lovely up there as well. The boys were lovely.
They were great. Yeah, they're like
spinning us around.
Yeah. They're like two people to a tube only. And we're like, all right. But a couple times we did a couple more. I think they let us have a couple more on there.
I think it was like 5 of us on the tube. No,
we all went down the whole thing. But well, they saw that we weren't doing anything too crazy. They were pretty safe about it. So it was a good time. They're great people down there. Wyndham, Maine, snow tubing park.
That's what I'm saying. The New England people are just chill, bro. I like the New England people.
The Adventure Fun Park, I believe is what it's called. It's absolutely a blast. And during the summertime, they have zip lining. They've got zip lining through the trees.
No way.
Yeah, zip lining through the trees. Really, really awesome. Really great time. Yeah, that's something. That'd be a really good thing we could try sometime.
Yeah, we should. That'd be really awesome.
They got mini golf. They got go-karts. They've got a bar.
In that place where we were?
All in that place, man. All in that place. They have a water park there.
What?
They got a water park there now, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Where is it then? When we were going down the slopes, where was it?
Everything that I'm talking about was buried under 6 feet of snow last time you were here.
Ah.
It is, was... It's cleared up a little bit since the last time you were here.
Yeah, let's go. We need to do some zip lining through trees. I like anything physical, bro. Anything physical. Like hiking. I love hiking with this guy.
Unless it's Table Rock.
Well, no, that was...
I'm kidding. I
didn't mind. I was just worried for Joe because Joe's not really into hiking, like, you know what I mean? And now it was. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, to be halfway up that hike, Joe goes, my doctor said I shouldn't exert myself like this, right?
Yeah. She's not allowed to go up high altitude.
Why are you telling me this now? We were at the bottom and I said, that's where we're going. And she didn't say, that might kill me. That's something you should drop on me before we start hiking this giant mountain.
Damn it, Joe. I know, yeah. I'm not supposed to be up in this high altitude. What the fuck?
What a trooper, though. The fact that she did it. She did it. At one point, she was ready to murder me, though. And she said, I'm not going any further. And we're like, all right, well, we can all stop. And she's like, and you could tell she thought about it. She's like, no, I'm not the reason we're stopping. And she kept going. She pushed through.
She definitely thought about stopping, all right. She's like, just stay here.
It was save her life or keep hiking this mountain.
But you know what? She loved it when she got up there, bro. Because them views, I could imagine them views in the summer.
Picture.
It's absolutely stunning up there.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Are you sure it's only 1,500 feet?
Yeah.
I think it's like 17 or 18 or something. It's huge.
It might be 17.
Check
it
out
could be 1,700.
Yeah, we have the drone footage on
there. Drone footage and everything.
Yeah, Google it there and see.
Let me see.
I'm thinking 17.
How high is Table Rock?
17, 18. Over 2,000, isn't it?
Woo!
Isn't it?
Wow.
It's over 2,000.
Okay, so
what is it? I fucking knew it was over 2. What is it?
2,540 feet.
What the? Oh, it's only 1,500. I knew it was fucking.
I admit I was a little off. I was only off. I was only off by 1,000 feet.
God damn. There has
see.
to be an easier way to get up there, bro.
The Rock is known for its vertical drop of 700 feet. The narrowest point of the rock is less than 10 feet wide. That's where we were when we took that picture and you got mad at me.
He's just running around jumping off. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't scary. I had a blast.
No, it's scary when he shook me at the edge because one slip and you're gone and we're both gone and you're dead. Ain't nobody saving nobody.
I was fully anchored in. I had my feet set and locked in. But this guy, and the thing is, he was wedged between me and the rock. Like, he was...
You're lucky you even got me out that far, bro.
I had Big Boy sandwiched in right over there, you know. I had him locked in tight. and he was scared. I was like, if anybody goes, I'm going first. I'm going to go first.
That's great. That just means you're going to die 2 seconds before me. Like, what the
I'll cushion the blow.
Still going to die.
Look at this cake. Yo,
you'd explode on impact, but I suppose what a beautiful view to see before your head explodes.
Hey, I flew for a moment.